So back at the Temple of the Wild Dance, we're gonna do a quick re-record of everything because of course I made a mess of it. I don't want to try and splice together bits where I'm just quiet, focused on, okay, what do I do? So we're gonna try and just run through real quick and show you what it's all about. In my mind, this is one of the prettiest areas of the game. I just love it. So we head in and we got a save point. Always save in these areas. They're very difficult. We move on to the next. And here we got an up and a down and a left where we came from and a right. So we go down first. And there was a barrier here. But that's the barrier right there. It was blocking it off and I had to shoot that to open it. So you go down around. And you're stuck in this little place until you shoot this with your grapple puck. And this is the gimmick for this area. When you use your grapple puck on a block with the moss, and it's got this little track around it, it actually moves up and down on the track, which is very cool. So you just pop down through and there you go. Now this one, there's going to be some bits I put in from this because I had fun with it. I did a lot of stupid stuff. I got stuck. You'll see. I just did. They already got put in, so it's fine. Right about in the center seems like a good spot. Oh, it squished me! Yeah. Oh. Help? Oh no, did I break it? Oh no. Is there an emergency warp? No. Let me out. Help! Help! Come on! Pull me out! Pull me out! I'm stuck in the ground. That's what happens when you try and do it the wrong way and you succeed. So back to me trying to do it live again. Yeah. It's easiest if you just grab on and go. Yeah. Yeah. And this one we got a little buzz saw. It's not a little saw at all, it's huge. And we got spikes, so we gotta shoot up. And then hurry, hurry, no! Did not squish. That is a success in my mind. And we just get right up onto the next part. And here you got 3 tracks, so this one's hidden a little bit. You don't realize it's there. But you got 1. Oops. And you got 2. And on the far left, you got that one. So it's really easy once you realize there's 3 and you'd stop getting squished like a doof. You just jump up and you gotta shoot it where the moss is. You can't do it on the blank spot like that. So you just keep going. And then we shoot the thing and the gate opens and we go back up. And then we go back and save because you always go back and save. Which way do we go from here? Do we go right? We can have Puck help us out a little bit and we'll look around. Yeah. So we want to get onto this other side here. There's a little bit of a lower bit up there, so let's go grab that. Right? Actually, we're gonna have to go across first, I think. Up. There we go. The people here have put silver bells in their wool. It is really pretty. I like taking care of the sheep with her. She told me that it is their duty to protect the sheep as they are sacred or something. I hope I can keep doing this, but we never stay in the same place for long. I asked Mom what we're running from, but she never answered. So that little bit means somebody came here, right? We don't know who it is yet, but look at the little sheepy sheep. Hi! This was blocked off, so we had to go up around first. Okay, so we go on up, and we're gonna have to jump and grab and pull. Yeah, that's a pretty easy trick now that we know what we're doing. And we got this girl here. We're gonna learn more about what's going on with her later, but if you look, ignore the fact that she's got a grapple chain. She's fighting with this big old chainsaw. And it's actually a big sword chainsaw. So, you know, it might be something later. We look up here, there's another one. One of the things I did that was pretty funny on my initial try was I got her to fall in the pit and she squished herself. I don't think she's going to do it now. So we'll put that little bit in if I can, because it was pretty funny to watch her do that. I was just sitting here like, wait a minute. Like that. Actually, I don't have to put the bit in now. I was like, where'd you go? What are you doing? She had places to be, you know. It happens. So she left. But there's another one. Of course, there's another one. And I like to fight here where it's safer, but you can be swinging up around and doing all kinds of stuff. Come on. Come here. Oops. Now I fell in the pit. Oh no. Come back up here. Come on. No, don't kill me. I don't want to have to do it again. No killing me. Come on. Squish. Anyway. I'm glad that one of them jumped in the pit so you could see, because that was pretty funny. And then up here we could just go over this way. So we come on over here. We got a helipad, which is very nice. We got these blocks moving up. Somehow I didn't come back down and shoot that, so we'll have to fix that. But we got these things going by. I want to grab onto the edge here so I can watch the next one come up, because there's spikes. And you gotta be very careful of the spikes and the saw blades. There's a lot of them. And so this one, I think I ran over the top of it because it was easier. But I want the shotgun. Because you know I'm going to fall on the spike. Well, I can drop here. Yeah, I can just drop there. That's okay. So we'll see it coming up. And we jump and we hop. And we go down. And we got another one of the same thing. I'll let the first one go by. We're just getting over there. Hop. Boop. And we're fine. And look at the little sheepy sheep. I love them. And if you shoot them, they get scared, which is not nice. How odd. A temple to the Fae. Or perhaps one made by the Fae. It can't be the work of the modern cultists, as this place is ancient. Either way, I think our coven can settle here when the barrier between worlds is thin. If we don't harm elder trees and leave some milk out, then the coalition worries me more than the Fae trickery. And talking about the coven, I think that this is a comment from, was it Diana was the boss in the Court of Ash? If you look at the soundtrack, the song for them, the battle song, oh, that's something different. The battle song is called Mother, Maiden, Crone, or Mother, Crone. It's got the Mother, the Maiden, and the Crone, and those are the three witches in a coven. Yeah, so I think this is a comment from them, and then they ended up in the Court of Ash. So we shoot the button, and we open the door, and we come over here. And we gotta go back, so we can go the up path. Oh no. That was dumb. We just jump up there. We got these. These are easy. Well, I just get rid of the goons, because we don't need the goony goons. Hold on. Don't you shoot me with your flowers. Okay, so we come on in here and we got these traveling up and down ones, and we got a guy with a gun. Of course we do. The Fae love guns, apparently. We just gotta avoid the saws. Stop shooting me. I'm trying to talk to people. You gotta avoid the saws and just keep going back and forth. It's fine. It's not too bad at all. The guy with the gun is the bigger problem. Oops. Oh, the shotgun. Is that the shotgun? It is. It's fine. You just hop over. And then which one was this? Oh, this is a big jump. It's very far. So how did I do this? I think I did a big bounce up here. And then I gotta show how I did this though. Yeah, it was like that. I jumped way up and then down and way up around. And I shot this and it opened up a barrier. Which I think it was right here. You could see it. Oh, that spot I remember. But if we go down here, it brings us back over here. Which is where we came in for the up spot. Yeah. So we can go back up. And now we can just ride these instead of going around the long way. And we save. So we go over here. There is an up, but it was blocked by a barrier. So over here, we got another one of these. So we're going over. And we bounce. And we go up. Yeah. That was pretty good. I got lucky. If you go too high, you hit the spikes, so you gotta let go at the right time. It's probably easier if you can grab onto the top side or something. Whatever. This is how I did it. I grabbed on, and actually the first time I had used a little hop from the shotgun to get that last little distance. So we come in, and we grab this one, and it launches us way up. We hit a bouncy pad there. Did you see it? There it is. So you want to grab on and get up on the top. Oh no. Forgot if you're grabbing it. If you're grabbing it, it automatically goes up again. And then you just pop up. And this is where we start to get to some fun stuff. I didn't realize this when I first went through, but does that person look a little familiar? And we get close. Hey, how you doing? She's got a grappling chain. She's got a big old saw. She's very tricky. So we're just gonna get rid of her fast-ish. Because they're very tough. When they hit you with too many of them at a time, it's very difficult. Okay, so we come on over here and we got a healy pad, which is very nice. We got a thing on a track that goes back and forth, and it leads us to another thing in the way. And we got this little bouncy pad. So you bounce to refresh your grapple, and then you go on to the other one to refresh your grapple, and then we're on this one. We just got to get up into the corner there. So I'd like to re-grab closer to the front, I think. Yeah, like that. And then over here, this is where there was a barrier, so we shoot the barrier, and look, we're right back here. So now we got a shortcut, which is nice, so we don't have to go back and do all that again. And we got a little person here. Hi. Huh. Do you think this robot looks kind of like dear old Alicia? Yup. Think she's been making them? No, even she does not have such bad taste. Someone weirdly obsessed with her, maybe. Well, there is somebody who's weirdly obsessed with Alicia because, you know, I think they loved each other, or at least, well, we'll get to that. But somebody who's very good with machines, maybe? Yeah? Yeah, I think it was Freya did that. And why was she trying to make Alicia's, though? We'll have to find out as we go. And if we zap that, it comes down. Well, I can't go up through the spikes, so what am I doing? I gotta go up higher. And that's in the way, so I'm gonna have to pull that down. And then I gotta run to get up here, pull that one over, and then get over here before that squishes me. It's not too bad once you know what you're doing. Timing is a little important, but we can do that. And then we're over here. Let's go up here. And we should be able to launch over here. So we got another healy pad. I'm going to use a little trick I learned in the big climb. I can't do this until then, so I'm just here to show you. Puck can move around and be a camera for me. So we got to bounce over onto this. But we got spikes, so we can't land. Puck, I wasn't done. Come on. So I have to grab this to make it go down, but then I have to get up on top of it and go through before it goes and squishes me. And I don't want to touch these, and I don't want to go down the pit. So let's give it a shot, right? How hard could it possibly be? Very. Took a lot of tries. Boing. Beautiful. But it was tricky. That's a very tricky little thing. Okay, so when you go over here, we gotta climb up, because over here is a pit, and that's bad. But we got an arena to fight through with some goons. And that's not the gun I want the rocket launcher and shotgun. So we got another one of these. Just try and take it out fast. Come down here. Come down here. Thank you. Not down there. Come back up here. Where are you? Come on. You're making everybody wait. And now you see there's more. There are more from up above. And what's worse, there's one with a gun. But, we can deal with it, right? Really? Don't let me die. Don't make me look foolish. Eee. Yeah, we're fine. Let's go get the one with the gun. Meh. Hey, get out of here, you jerk. There, now we can finish this one off. Hello. Yeah. I mean, the first time I was here, it was very difficult, and I died a lot. Like a dummy. But, come on, go up. Go up, thank you. We go over here, and this gate is opened. Okay, so we swing and we bounce. And we grab and that bounces us. You gotta be really careful here because if you're too low, it puts you in the pit and you die. Okay. Thank you for that brilliant demonstration. So just get up on top. And we're clear with that. This is out of the way. That's blocking the way, but I have to deal with fake Alicia first. Hi. And of course you can't just walk by because she doesn't like you. So we're gonna have to deal with her. It's not too bad, you just have to be careful. And then this part, I like to go up on top. We grab it, and we want to use the shotgun, actually. The shotgun. We want to use the rocket launcher, not the shotgun. Because we get that extra little bounce with it. Nope, I failed. I failed again. So we get up on top here, and we just grab, and we shotgun. And we hurry to get through there very fast. I got squished a lot, it's fine. Okay, so we come on in here, and we got another save point. And we got a teleporter pad, which is very handy. This resets all the arenas, so all the places that had the doors closed when we had to fight, those would be back. So if we go down, just go all the way down. We're back here. So I'll just pop that open because I was dumb and didn't do that before. I wonder if that's how I was supposed to do this part. This huge rock has been split open. Judging by the painting on that wall, it might have held some kind of blade? The stone is stained with something dark. I think it's blood. Probably sheep blood. Those appear to be sheep bones next to it. I wonder what happened here. No, whatever it was, doesn't seem recent. So if we go back down to the bouncy pad, I think what they wanted me to do was use this to get some real momentum going and swing over. Because there's a very far little spot. Can I have Puck show? Come on, Puck. Yeah. Way over here at the top, there's a place to get to. And it was very difficult. I had a hard time doing it. But I think they want you to use that and it gets you the momentum. Why did you switch my guns on me, Puck? The way I did it was with the trinket from the Court of Ash. Hold on, let me do this right. So the way I did it with the trinket from the Court of Ash, when you heal, it refreshes your grapple. I just went, okay, grapple, okay, heal, and then I'd get some momentum going again with the shotgun, and we pull, and oh look, we did it. It's a little cheatsy, but if you can't do it the other way, why not? Hello, little sheepy sheep. And so over here, test 1. Not bad, but it needs to bear more weight. Maybe some crushed agate and a charm for steadfastness. Test 2. It needs to be more bouncy, even though it's kind of scary to bounce so much. It needs to feel just like the one she had. Test 3. They don't call me a prodigy for nothing. I can replicate any spell. In fact, I'll make it even better. Even if I get hurt, my grappling spell won't break. I would like that, please. This entry is dated really recently. Why do you let me fall every time I get hurt? Don't blame me, it's just the spell. Okay, so getting back though, I don't have enough to heal, so I can't do it the way I did before. So I just gotta do a little hop like that to get back. It's pretty easy once you realize what you're doing. So we go back up and we'll refresh. And we're almost there, so we gotta go up. No, I wanna do a super jump. Thank you. And we got an up path here, but there's a barrier, so we can't go that way. This part was actually a little bit fun, because you have to grab this to make it go down. Then you have to go on the bottom and swing to get up here. So it's a little bit speedy bit, but it's fine. And we got another one of these. I don't think this gun reaches that far. I didn't want that gun anyway. Let's use the sniper rifle because we love it. Boom! Will you fall and die? No? Well, as we know, the sniper rifle is very strong. So, it gets rid of stuff fast, but it sucks up the mana. So now we gotta go up, so we just get that out of the way and go through. This area was my nemesis. I hated it so much. It was so hard. But I gotta go up, and what I did was I grabbed over here. That refreshes my grapple. And I tried to grab that. And I thought, okay, I'll grab here. So far, it looks pretty good. Except every time it pulls me back over. So I used my little healing grapple refresh skill. And I want to grab this one. And just get up on top here. This is so much easier than when I did it before. Okay, so then all we gotta do here is just grab this and go up. That's not that bad, but it was very difficult the first time I did it. Way too difficult, which means I was probably doing it wrong. Now up here we got another little sheepy sheep. There's nothing over there. We got a little note here, a little lore bit. Oh my god, new people showed up here today. We were all hiding and stuff, but they seem nice. They said they're a coven of traveling witches. That's so cool. I made friends with one of the kids there. She's a witch. Her mom said I might be able to do magic one day too. I want to keep inventing stuff instead. The Shrine Maidens don't like some of my inventions though. Anybody who says stuff like that about my inventions suck. I don't want to be a priestess. I want to be a mad scientific genius that laughs and stuff. And that one very much sounds like Freya, right? With all the let's remove my heart and do all the crazy stuff she did. But that means she met the coven, which was Maria or Diana. Diana. It was Diana. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so then we go over here. And we want to go up. And not up that high. Not down that low. Come on, do the, there we go. And up here we got a death saw, so we can't go that way. I want to just get up. Oh good, we have another fight. And she's got a gun. I should just use the sniper rifle since we know how good it is now, but it's okay. See, this one doesn't have... Oh, I didn't know they could get squished like that. I should have realized it. But this one is a different color. She doesn't have the Alicia colors going on. Maybe it's because she has a gun. And Alicia would never use a gun. Actually, she uses missiles, so that sort of counts. But the way I came in had been blocked. You probably saw it. I didn't realize they could get squished up there. That's pretty funny. Now we just go through here and we go down. Because there's a barrier. Hold on, let me show you. Up here, there was a barrier blocking that whole thing. So we come down here and we shoot this. And that opens this up. Because this is where we'd come up from the teleport a minute ago. And we had to do the swing. We had to grab and swing under the thing. Yeah. So now we can go up this way. So over here we got these moving. And we gotta go under the saws. And over the saws. And under the saws. And over the saws. And then we gotta go way up high. And we're here. Yeah. Which is very cool. I like that part. It was a lot of fun. So I think this spot, there's two ways to do it. The way I did it originally was I got up here. And then I grabbed on. And I bounced up on top. Like that. But if we come back over here again, I think the way they wanted me to do it was grab just like that. Yes, miss. I think they wanted me to grab it and get thrown up and then shoot and make it to the distance there. So let's try and do it that way. Yeah, like that. And then you just jump and grab that and you die like a dummy. Twice. Okay, and we grab it. And then we just ride through. Yeah, like that. And then we got more of these. We're probably going to have another boss, well, an arena fight. And there's a pit on the bottom. Be careful of the pit, please. I don't want to squish. Well, one of them squished, so I guess it worked out. Hey, hey, go away. Put your gun away. Only I'm allowed to use guns. Oh, you've got a cool gun, though. Anyway, one of them squished in the spikes, which was very considerate. And we'll just go up over here, because this had been blocked off during the fight. So on this screen, we've got this saw blade, which is preventing us from jumping right up on top. So we have to go down around the bottom, refresh the grapple, and then if we shoot... No! Well, we'll do it again. Boom. We shoot that when he gets up out of the way, but we don't want to go into the spikes. So we grab on this one. Yeah! And you do a little shotgun hop to get across there. Like that. Perfect. It only took a bunch of tries. That was easy too. That's probably easier than trying to grab and swing so you don't get thrown into that thing. It's fine. Doesn't matter. So we gotta get up on top. And then this one, we just gotta grab it. That's fine. We can ride it a couple times if we have to. Hi sheep, was that fun? Yeah. So we got another little lore bit. Huh. The puppets I made seem to like helping the sheep get around. I saw a puppet help a sheep up a cliff. Like, what the heck? Is that not like super weird? I don't think I mind that my magic made them all look like her. The puppets appear to be happier than I recall her ever being, though. I saw one playing music to a sheep. We saw that? Maybe I actually believe she regretted what she did. This place holds too many memories. Nobody seems to live here anymore. I wonder where they ended up going. So my thought was that this was Freya talking again, because I think she made the puppets trying to make a copy of Alicia. Yeah. And she made them the way she wanted Alicia to be, instead of how Alicia actually was. So it's like, I think she regretted what she did. So the puppets regretted what she did, whether it was true or not. It's fine. It's up to, interpretation. Can we go up here? No, it's a dead end. We gotta go this way. So we got another little healy pad. And we got another battle. But this one, what is it with these guys? They're super easy. And we got one of these. You wanna fall in the pit? Yeah. No? Yeah. No? Oh, come here. Let me get rid of you then. Come on. Oh no, I fell in the pit. Oh, she did fall in the pit after me, so that was fun. And that one just got squished, so the battles are real easy when they get rid of themselves. And we got more little sheepies. And we're very nearly done with this now. And then if we come over here, this was blocked. And if we go down, we shoot this, and that opens this area, which we were here just a couple of minutes ago. So we don't need to go back that way. So where are we going? Well, if we look at the map, there's a way to go up. And there it is, right there. And what are we doing here? If we grab this, it's going to move over, right? Okay. Puck, you want to give me a little view? Yeah. So we're going to have to get over and then jump down. So we're going to stand on top of this. And then grab this one. And it's going to do probably... Well, we'll see what it does. How's that? So we get up on top here. We do a super jump. So this is over here. We refresh the grapple. That wasn't how I wanted to do this, but yeah. I'm going to heal to refresh my grapple again. I need to be on this side because I want to get on top of it. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. And then we go up. And this one isn't challenging, but it's fun because you have to keep going up a floor and then you get on the one below. And you just keep going up. And we got some Goonie Goons. We got a little break here, but there's still Goonie Goons, so we'll get rid of that. And we'll just keep climbing up. Yeah. Piece of cake. I don't think we can go up any higher. Nope. So we go over here. So on this one we got blocked off because we need to hit a button. Pup, can you show me the button? Yeah. When we hit this, these will deactivate and these will activate so I can go down. So we want to grab these, but don't ride them too long or you end up in the saw blades. And we do not want to be in the saw blades. We want to be here. And we go up with this one and we can just jump over and hit that. But there's spikes. So you gotta be careful. When you hit this, we'll go down. I missed. Seriously? Well, we'll be right back. Bounce, and we grab on, and we just hurl ourselves. Yeah, and then we just go down. And we're on the other side of that, so we pop that open. And we're gonna go save, because always save after you complete an area. Otherwise, if you die, you have to do it again. So when you come over here, I'm pretty sure there's a barrier here, and a barrier up here. So we had to come in and go down this side. No, go down this side. It's okay. We'll be careful. We're just dropping. So over here, I'm pretty sure this was a battle, right? An arena battle? Oh, yeah, it's this little Goonie Goon. And then a couple of the Alicia puppets. And I mean, sometimes they jump in the pit, which is very nice, but I don't think they want to do it. So I'll just take care of it myself. Oh, and then there's more. Okay, so we got one with a gun. Which, I mean, just... Did the other one jump in the pit? I love when they jump in the pit. Get in the pit. Well, I blew you up. It's right. And then there's two with guns. Great. This was a tough fight. I remember now. Yeah. It's very tricky if they don't squish themselves. Yeah. It's extra difficult when I squish myself instead. Which, as we know, I do a lot. Yeah. Wait, was that a new one? Don't shoot me. No, that was not a new one. Okay. There were quite a few, though. But it wasn't that bad, especially when they take care of themselves. So then we can go up this side. And up here, we could shoot that, which opened the barrier here. And here. So now we go up. Alicia? You again? Oh, look! The witch who doesn't know how to use a sword properly. Swinging a sword around with your actual hands too difficult for you? Heh. Such disrespect. What are you doing? What? Her useless tech was just holding me back anyway. Let's go. What? Why are we moving so slowly? Ah! Why is it so slow? Nice buzzsaw. I'll have to check and see if I have the thing equipped that lets me erase that. Alicia! That was stage 1. Oh, everything's crazy now. There's no ground. Oh, are you better with a grappling hook than me? That's unforgivable. That's like the one thing I'm proud of, is that I use a grappling hook. I do like the way she's fighting now, though. That's really cool. Between the sword, the grappling hook, and swinging and swonging, and she really makes use of the mobility and the force from the shots with the sword. And it's connected to the grappling. It's so good. But I gotta kill her. Maybe then I can steal that ability. Yee. Goodbye, Alicia. You weren't as annoying in this phase as you were before. I better finish her before I mock her too much. Bye. That was kind of cool. Pick your fights better next time. You have a rocket launcher. What are you doing here anyway? Stalker much? You act like the world revolves around you. It should. Idiot. I'm here on business that doesn't involve you. Oh wait, I want a prize. If I beat you, I get a prize. Hey, stupid. Shouldn't have broken it. What did we broke? Need to get out of here in case her machines start getting aggressive. Oh no. Knowing how useless she is, maybe they'll just end up killing me. You're still here? Go away! Maybe stop talking to yourself then? In the other challenge mode. Glass coin. Glass coin? Picking up money increases damage. Effect resets when hurt. How high can that go? Huh, this is a spell book. Its title is Ways to Return a Heart. She's here to help Freya. How extremely situational. Oh, Alicia's here to help Freya. Seems pretty useless. No, they're good friends or more. Yeah, I understand removing a heart, but why would you need to return one? Freya! I mean, you could always use a heart, Fern. Ha, ha. Very funny. When Alicia died, I think Freya did everything she could to make a copy of her, which is why this whole area is full of puppets. And they weren't her. They were different. So Freya ended up removing her heart so she wouldn't have to bear that pain of having lost somebody she loved. And so then, after we beat Freya, who probably went into hiding and all that, Alicia came here to find a way to fix it because Alicia still loves Freya. Even if she's a puppet, she still loves Freya. So when we talk to her again, she says, "Just leave me alone. I broke all I had left of her just to fight, and I still lost." And? Beating me would have made it worth it or something? And I think that's important. So Alicia got so caught up in her need to beat Fern that she broke the last piece of the tech that she had from Freya. And I'm not sure of all the details because they don't give you answers. They give you little hints. And you have to put it together yourself. So do that. Put together whatever you think. But my thought is that Alicia still loved Freya and wanted to save her. But Freya couldn't love Puppet Alicia. And so Alicia was trying to get the heart put back in Freya so she could love again. Now, would it have worked? I don't know. But instead of finding out, Alicia broke that last piece of tech, and now it's like, well, now Freya won't be with me at all in any way. Because I think Freya's avoiding her because you're not the real her and it hurts too much to see you. So, I mean, I get it, but it's just sad. I wish that they could be together and be happy, because if we saw with the way they talked in some of the other lore, they were happy together, and it's very sad that they're not now. But in this game, not many people got a happy ending, did they? Yeah,